Welcome back to Coaster Trek. Today's video is the Movieland theme park walkthrough. Movieland is off of Lake Garda, Italy, just a few miles north of the Gardaland theme park. Movieland is much smaller, but makes up for it with its live stage shows and its sister park, Carnival World. It's a massive water park. Of course, you can't wander around a large water park with a large camera full of bikini-clad girls, so you don't get to see that one. Aww. Sorry, guys. But Movieland is great. And as you can see, there are also 3 large themed restaurants right outside the gate. So after your day in the parks, you can pay through the nose to see wild animals, rock stars, medieval time. Now, back to Movieland. I already have several ride-through videos posted and 2 show videos. So let's go from the front of the park to the back to see what we missed. Movieland is definitely a front-to-back park, so we are going to go from the front to the back. And this here is the front. This street is home to a haunted walkthrough, shops and restaurants, and under the clock is a stage where they have several shows all day. Route 66 car ride is over here on the right. And behind you is the Diabolique roller coaster and the Pangea ride, where you drive jeeps past dinosaurs on a road without a rail between the tires. This is a musical stunt show where Amazon women fire bows and arrows at Indiana Jones type characters, and they sing songs too, all while making a movie. This car show tucked away in the corner wasn't running today. The haunted walkthrough is based on the Henry Howard Holmes Chicago Hotel. Very scary, not for kids, and you went in groups of 6, where you followed each other with your hands on the shoulders of the perfect stranger in front of you, which can be awkward if the person in front of you is sweaty. 6 of us went in, 4 came out. It was a little too much for some, and photos aren't allowed in there. This theater had a simulator inside with moving seats that faced in opposite directions to the 2 screens, and you watched a 3D cartoon about Bandito. Inside here was an old-fashioned fun house, but I really couldn't get too good at videos because it was so dark. It was a very basic attraction, but it had the modern-day way of exiting into a store. Oh, Batman. At this stage, they have several shows a day, including a park opening welcome show and a goodbye show at the end of the day. The problem here is this incredible bottleneck in the corner that goes to the rest of the park. The freefall ride was called Hollywood Tower and even had Twilight Zone music at the top. Here is a good look at that bottleneck when there's no people around. There's only one way in and out. And this is the Route 66 car ride. They really packed it into that small area. And as you can see, you have to step up and over the door to get in. On the left is the Android Motion Simulator. On the far left is the theater. Over here on the right is Magma 2.0, a drive-through special effects ride. Inside this movie, a man and woman did Italian voiceovers of movies and cartoons. And you can see here the theme park's famous countdown turnstiles. When the numbers light up to like 20 people can go through, and then when the last one goes through, the turnstile locks again.
And droids. Each ship is also equipped with assured rescue units. General Adam Gardner to ACU 22's Captain Jody Thomas. Are you online and ready?
This is Captain Jody Thomas speaking. I'll be there in a few minutes. Captain Matt Jones on ACU 33 is already there and ready to launch your pad.
Send us your coordinates. We have almost completed the preliminary procedures for the next civilian our defense has to offer to ensure your safety. You are in good hands. Get ready for the imminent departure. Godspeed.
So you already saw the Dukes of Hazzard. Over in this corner is a restaurant called Cooters. And wait, that is a Confederate flag. Inside Cooters you will hear country music, you can watch Dukes of Hazzard episodes, nice theming, and very mediocre Italian theme park food. Inside the KITT truck is the KITT car while you're waiting in line to go on the KITT Superjets. These are jet boats and you can get extremely wet on them. That's why I didn't go. In the afternoon is the U.S. Army Stunt Show featuring Rambo. Yeah! One thing about European shows in theme parks, they are significantly longer than the shows in the U.S. theme park. And just 2 rides down from the Confederate flag are Nazi flags at the U-571 attraction, where you go into the U-571 submarine and escape an attack while sitting on torpedoes inside the submarine. It can get really wet in here. The submarine from the outside doesn't look at all like it does on the inside. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to see might not be appropriate for children. The Panorama Monorail will take you on a tour of the back section of the park and tell you how Movie Land was created. In a nutshell, the creators wanted to build a movie theme park for Italy, and the cicadas really were that loud. It's now time to enter the Stone Age section in the back of the park, mainly for kids. Ben & Jerry's.
Alright, Rex. I want one of these.
This roller coaster is the Bronto Ring, which hasn't operated for the past 2 years, possibly due to COVID. And this guy's name is Movie. As you can see, his head looks like a TV set. And now comes their final show of the evening to say goodbye while the park closes. Be careful if you want to watch this show, because the last bus to the train station leaves before the show is ended, which I found out. Thankfully, the bus driver himself drove me to the train station in his own personal car, so thank you very much to that bus driver. Now you have 3 choices of themed restaurants outside: Medieval Times, the Rockstar Restaurant, or the Safari Pizza. However, all 3 were rather expensive and that wasn't what I was into. Now it's time to say goodbye to Movie Land. Hopefully I could go back and get better videos of the shows, but for now, please enjoy the slideshow with copyrighted music. Be sure to check out the other on-ride videos I have of Movie Land and the show videos. And click that like button, the share button, and that subscribe button, and I will see you on the next video soon.
Riflettori accesi, sta nascendo una star. Benvenuti a Movie Land da Hollywood Night. Tutto è pronto per girare il tuo grande film, il tuo primo Chuck. Ready? Action! I motori accesi, spreccia la polizia. Un'evoluzione, scatterà la magia. Si infrange fra le onde il motoscafo che va più veloce, perché lui è Kit Superjet, che vista mozzafiato, io col naso all'insù, grida cosa in retro e sei già testa in giù. Diabolic fugge su invertigo e tu sei già pronto. Luci, camera, azione, a Movie Land è pure emozione, lottando insieme l'amore. Luci, camera, azione, a Movie Land sei tu l'emozione. Volando con Diabolic, un viaggio fra le stelle, adesso ti trovi qua per trasformare tutti quanti in tante piccole star. Ipergalattico Movie, proietti ogni mio sogno in un film. Movie Land. Luci, camera, azione. Movie Land, Movie Land, Movie Land. Luci, camera, azione. Movie Land, Movie Land. L'energia si accende in ogni cuore, vedrai che anche il tuo papà si sentirà Peter Pan. È l'effetto più speciale che nascondi dentro di te, non lo scorderai. Brividi, emozioni, suspense, capelli blu, 3-4 dimensioni o forse anche di più. Rambo lotta e conta su di te, che sei già pronto. Luci, camera, azione, a Movie Land è pure emozione. land.
I don't know.